Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Fortify Farms. If you're new here, my name is Tara. If you're not new here, thank you for watching. I wanted to share this channel because I love growing food. I think it's amazing to see the growth of seeds from seed starting all the way to where you actually get some produce. I think it's very exciting, very fun. And so I like to share this journey with you guys and also show that you don't need a ton of space to get great results. So today we're gonna do some seed starting. I already started some seeds, like some tomatoes and peppers, but I'm gonna start the rest of my seeds today, and I will show you what my table looks like right now. So this is my table right now. I need to go grab my water. I have some tea steeping though, so I'll probably do that. My cute little otter pen, whoops, that this neighbor girl made for me. Very cute. I love otters. It's my favorite animal. Don't know if there's any other otter lovers in the house. But so these are all the seeds I'm going to try. These are like my flowers. There's some herbs that didn't get cold stratified. There's some fruit. I got a huckleberry that I might start, and some ground cherries, and some rhubarb, and some tomatillos, an eggplant, and a melon, and this lettuce for season. So I think when we're done, I'll show you guys my little, how I have it all set up. But what I do is I buy the little like round pellets that come like a disc. Let me go grab one. So I buy these peat pellets from, you can get them online, on Amazon, at Lowe's, Walmart. They all have them because I don't have really a lot of storage space to hold a lot of soil somewhere to start my seeds. So this is what I do because of my space. You don't have to do that way. You can start with some soil, but this is a very easy, convenient way. It's a little expensive, but it's not terribly expensive. So it works out. But so what you do is you can either just use regular water, like cold water, or you can, I do this. There they are. What I do is I put the kettle on and get the water really, really hot and pour it in here. Some would say, oh, you're killing good bacteria. I might be killing good bacteria, but I'm also killing some bad bacteria, because everything in this world has good and bad bacteria. There's nothing that has just good bacteria. And so I do it that way, and then you have to let them cool for a minute because you don't want to put the seeds in when they're super hot. Like they've been probably out now for an hour. So they're already cold. It doesn't take them very long to cool down. And then I have this nifty little sheet that I made. Okay, so I got my tea. Doesn't look very pretty. I love this mug. I got it from one of my sister-in-laws. But I use it all the time for my tea. It's a great tea mug. But what I was saying is, so I made this to resemble one of these seed starting mix. I don't know what that is. Not seed starting. Represent one of these trays. So there's 5 across and 5 down. And so I'll put in what all I'm growing on these, and that way I can keep track of what I've started, because if you don't write it down, you won't, I don't know. If you have a really good memory, that's great. And I wish I was like you, but I don't have very great memory. So, oh, this also reminds me, guys, I figured out what that mystery cold stratification start was. It was chamomile. I found the packet, it was completely empty, and there are so many seedlings in there that I'm like, that was definitely chamomile. So figured it out. It's chamomile, not snapdragons. So that makes me happy. But anyways, I am gonna start putting these seeds in, and you can follow along with me. Grab your tea or your coffee, and let's start some seeds. And if I have any tidbits about any of them that I'm planting, I will tell you. Okay, so I will say, I'm gonna try to start this. Good job. But this is supposed to be a really good lettuce for all seasons. I'm gonna put it underneath stuff so it won't get hopefully direct sun. But hopefully I can grow some lettuce because I really love lettuce. And I love all the fall crops, but Missouri is so up and down in their fall and summer or spring season that it's really hard to grow those things without taking precautions or putting it in a big greenhouse or doing extra steps. So I'm gonna try it and we'll see how it goes. As you can see, I already have some of my starts in here that are the tomatoes, peppers. So I just took the ones I already talked about it. huckleberry. I gotta show you guys how small the seeds are. I wonder if this is supposed to be closer in height. I mean, you can barely see them. So we're done with that. I'm going to show you guys what I did. So I started some Jimmy Nardellos. They're a long kind of pepper. I've done a Etuda sweet pepper, a bell-nosed sweet pepper, Ozark Giant sweet pepper, and I've done about between 5 to 6 usually of these peppers. And Marvel of Four Seasons, I did 6 starts. Craig's Grande, I have 2 going, and then I did the tomatillo, just a verde green tomatillo. Did 3 of those. We don't use it a whole lot, so I didn't do a lot of them. And then I did 2 different eggplants, because, was it this one? No. It's this one. Is from Puerto Rico, and it's supposed to have a white flesh, which I think is interesting. I can't remember. I've only bought eggplant like once or twice to make baba ganoush. So, and then I also did 3 of these Black Beauty. So I did 3 of the Rosetta, 3 of the Black Beauty. I did rhubarb, and I did 3 of those because I only want like 2 plants really. And I forgot to soak these seeds, so if I have to, I might need to soak some and then put some in a new start and restart them. And I did some huckleberry. I did about 10 starts of these because they were so tiny that I could not count. I don't even know how many was in that little thing, but maybe 10, I don't know. Which is a lot for a little tiny thing. And then I did 3 of them, put them all in their each individual thing because they don't really like the roots to be messed with. Kind of cucumbers too. I never start cucumbers actually inside. I always start them outside because it's just easier. Lemongrass, I did about 10 starts of those because I want to use it for like tea. I really like the lemongrass and peach, like dried peaches, like that combo is really good in tea. And then these are really pretty. I really am excited about these. This is diathis, but very pretty. I'm super excited for that. I did 8 of those, and those will go in my garden, my flower bed. I'm gonna have a flower bed this year, so I'm super excited about it. And then I did borage, and I did 6 of those. And I'm really excited about these too because I've never heard of this, but salvia. And if you guys all, if you had any experience with salvia, it's in the mint family. So I'm thinking I might need to put it by itself, but I really want to put it with like all my flowers. So I'm trying to think, if I put straw down, will it be okay or no? So if you get any insight on that one, let me know. They're very pretty. And then I did some calendula. Calendula, it's really good for your skin. So I did 6 of those. And then I did the Snow White Gumbrina, I think is how you say it. But I did it because I really wanted some white and with all the pinks and stuff like that. And I did 8 of those. And then I did this apricot lemonade Cosmo, which I'm super excited about that. Look at that. That's gonna be so pretty. And I did, I think like 9 of those. So that's my seeds starting so far. I will need to do a little bit more today, but my child really wants to play Mario Kart with me. So I'm gonna go put those over by my grow light and my heating pad and get those, but I hope everybody is so excited for this gardening season. I also didn't start any green beans, but those also can be started outside if I need to because they grow really, really fast. But anyways, I hope everybody has a great, great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.